What do you guys think about that, man? Tone, what do you think about that?
I'll be honest with you. I actually don't think it's a bad move. For the simple fact that we lack size outside of Joel Embiid. Our tallest player after Joel Embiid is a 6'9" Paul Reed and a 6'9" Charles Bassey. So that's really not enough in the long term. You need somebody that can come off and log you at least 10 to 15 solid minutes off the bench to allow Joel Embiid to at least get some rest. At the very least, you're not asking Willie Cauley-Stein to give you 20 points or 15 points. You're asking him to be a rim protector. You're asking him to be a rim runner, most likely in those James Harden-led lineups, because he's actually more like that pickup, Willie Cauley-Stein. That is a James Harden. Like that pickup helps James Harden and Joel Embiid for different reasons. It helps James Harden. It helps James Harden offensively, because James Harden is so used to having that rim running big, the guy that comes off the high pick and roll, runs to the rim, throw the oop or whatever it may be. Think his situation with Clint Capella. So that's something that he's used to, and that can definitely help him in different lineups offensively. And then, like I said, for Joel Embiid defensively, that just allows us to have another guy 7 feet tall, athletic, can run to the rim, can run full court. If he gets a board, can push the rock a little bit. Can definitely get offensive board. So it's definitely a solid pickup. And besides, it's a 10-day contract. You test them out. If things work out, you keep moving forward. If not, you find another guy. So low risk, high reward.
Yeah, low risk, high reward. That's how I feel about it. People are replying to me on Twitter and things like that, saying I would rather just play Paul Reed. I think the 7-footer thing is really the main reason. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't have a backup center. Can't have a backup center that's 6'8", bro. Like you can't do that. You know what I mean? This team already can't rebound, and that was with Andre Drummond on the squad. Like Andre Drummond was getting how many per game, and we weren't. We were in near the bottom of the league in rebounds per game. So rebounding is part of it. I don't know if Willie Cauley-Stein has anything left. Like the comparison to guys like Clint Capella and other rim runners is cool, but at the same time, like what happened to the guy? You know what I mean? How's he signing a 10-day contract? Like he was on, like, I don't even know. I Googled his name to get a picture for the thumbnail. It was like 7 different like jerseys that he was wearing. The Kings, the Lakers, I'm like, man, what happened to Cauley-Stein? I remember him back at Kentucky with Karl Anthony Towns, man. That team was nice, but
he was drafted to the Kings, right?
Yeah, drafted to the Kings. Right. His best season was drafted to the Kings. Yeah. His best season was year 3 with the Kings, where
I think so.
He was averaging about 12, 13 points a game. And then I'll be honest with you guys, from the very beginning, Willie Cauley-Stein just never struck me as somebody that took basketball serious. So
yeah, he just seems like he has that natural size and athleticism and lived on blocking shots and catching lobs and the thing about him playing with James Harden and being a rim runner, that's going to require Doc Rivers to actually stagger lineups and mix and match. So we'll see if Doc Rivers actually figures out a way to do that. Or if we're going to see a lineup of Shake Milton, Furkan Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle, George Niang, and Willie Cauley-Stein in the third quarter, into the fourth quarter, in the middle of the playoffs.
That's a nasty lineup.
That's Doc Rivers' death lineup. I'm already predicting it. That's just me.